Alhamdulillah. In the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most gracious, the most merciful, peace and blessings be upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My beloved brothers and sisters, have you ever wondered why we wake up feeling so heavy sometimes? You open your eyes and a new day has started. But instead of feeling happy, you feel a deep sense of worry. Your mind immediately rushes to your problems. You think about the bills you have to pay. You think about the relationships that are falling apart. You think about your health or the health of your loved ones. We rush out of bed. We rush to our phones. We rush to our jobs. We are constantly chasing something, but we still feel empty inside. We often wonder why there is a lack of peace in our mornings. My dear brothers and sisters, we are starting our days on the wrong note. We are trying to find success in the world before finding connection with the creator of the world. We seek wealth, but we forget the provider. We seek happiness, but we forget the source of all joy. What is missing is the blessing of Allah. We call it Barakah. You can have a mountain of wealth, but without Barakah, it will never satisfy you. You can have 24 hours in your day, but without Barakah, you will never find the time to do what truly matters. Life becomes a heavy burden, but Allah did not create you to live in constant stress. He created you for a higher purpose. He wants you to rely on Him. He wants you to turn to Him before you turn to the world. When you begin your morning by remembering Him, everything changes. The heavy burdens become light, the impossible tasks become easy, the closed doors suddenly open up for you. This is the beautiful promise of our Creator. Allah tells us this beautiful truth in the Quran. He says that verily in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. Think about these powerful words. Your heart is a fragile thing. It absorbs the stress of your daily life. It gets tired. It gets broken. Nothing in this material world can heal a tired heart. Money cannot buy true peace. Status cannot buy true comfort. Only the remembrance of Allah can settle your anxious mind. When you wake up and the first words on your tongue are words of praise for Him, your heart instantly finds that rest. You are telling your heart that Allah is in control. You are telling your soul that whatever happens today is in the hands of the Most Merciful. This simple shift in your mindset invites incredible blessings into your day. We often complain about the things we do not have. We forget to look at the immense blessings we already possess. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, gave us a profound perspective on this. He taught that whoever wakes up safely in his home, is healthy in his body, and has provisions for his day, it is as if he has acquired all the wealth of the world. Look at how beautiful this teaching is. You might have a roof over your head this morning. You might be breathing without pain. You might have a single meal for today. If this is true, you are richer than millions of people. You are already living in the blessings of Allah. Recognizing this is the first step to attracting even more blessings. Gratitude unlocks the doors of heaven. When you wake up and acknowledge His favors, He promises to give you more. There is a specific mindset we must adopt to maintain this peace. We need a morning routine that brings spiritual wealth before material wealth. Your mornings will never be the same again once you realize this. You will no longer wake up with a heavy chest. You will wake up with true hope. You will wake up knowing that the King of Kings is watching over your affairs. My beloved brothers and sisters, think about the moments just before dawn. The world is completely silent. The sky is dark and the air is still. This is a time of immense power. Yet many of us sleep through this beautiful opportunity. We wake up when the world is already loud and chaotic. We dive straight into the noise. We let the demands of people drown out the voice of our own soul. Tell me why we let the world dictate our peace. We give our best energy to our jobs. We give our best smiles to strangers. But we give our tired and rushed moments to our Creator. This imbalance is the root cause of our daily struggles. We are putting the creation above the Creator. We expect the creation to give us what only the Creator can provide. It is a cycle of disappointment. People will always let you down. Jobs will always demand more from you. Wealth will always slip through your fingers if you are not careful. But Allah never tires of giving. He never turns away a sincere heart. We need to reset our priorities. We need to understand that true success is not measured by the numbers in a bank account. True success is the tranquility you feel when you know Allah is pleased with you. This brings us to the profound concept of reliance. We call it Tawakkul. True reliance is not just a word we say, it is an action of the heart. It is waking up and completely submitting your plans to His divine will. You might have a detailed schedule for the day. You might have important meetings or exams. You must prepare for them. But your heart must remain attached to the outcome decreed by Allah. He promises us this beautiful reality in the Quran. He states that whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. Ponder over the word sufficient. It means you need absolutely nothing else. If Allah is taking care of your affairs, who can harm you? If Allah is opening doors for you, who can close them? No one has that power. This realization should make you feel incredibly light. You are no longer carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You are simply doing your best and leaving the rest to the Most High. This is the secret to a stress-free morning. You step out of your house with a shield of divine protection. You face your challenges with a smile. You know that every single thing that happens today is part of a perfect plan. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, gave us a beautiful example of this reliance. He taught that if you truly relied on Allah with the reliance He deserves, He would provide for you just as He provides for the birds. They wake up hungry in the morning and return with full stomachs at dusk. Look at the birds. They do not have bank accounts. They do not have jobs or businesses. They do not hoard food for the next year, but they wake up every single morning with absolute certainty. They fly out into the vast sky. They put in the effort. They search for their sustenance, and Allah never abandons them. They always find what they need. We are human beings. We are the most honored of all creations. Do you think Allah will abandon you? Do you think He will let you starve or fail if you truly trust Him? Never. He is the most generous. But we must have the faith of that bird. We must wake up and fly out into our day with pure trust. We must seek our provision in pure and permissible ways. We must avoid things that anger Him. When we combine our daily effort with pure reliance, Barakah floods into our lives. A small amount of money goes a long way. A short amount of time yields massive results. This is the beauty of starting your day with Allah. Your life becomes rich in ways you never imagined. My beloved brothers and sisters, we have established the importance of waking up with the right mindset. We have talked about putting our trust in the most merciful. Now we must put this into practice. We need a practical tool to invite this divine barakah into our mornings. Words are very powerful. The words you speak at the start of your day set the tone for everything that follows. When you speak words of complaint, you attract negativity. When you speak words of faith, you open the doors of heaven. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, knew this perfectly. He did not leave us to figure things out on our own. He gave us a specific set of words to recite every single morning. He gifted us a beautiful supplication to secure our success for the day. This is a comprehensive formula for a blessed life. It covers every single thing a human being truly needs to be successful in this world and the hereafter. Imagine starting your day by asking the Creator of the universe for 3 specific guarantees. You are not asking for $1 million. You are asking for things that have eternal value. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, taught us to say this exact prayer every morning after the Fajr prayer. He would say, Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'a wa rizqan tayyiba wa amalan mutaqabbala. This translates to a beautiful and profound request. You are saying, O Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge and goodly provision and acceptable deeds. Look at the sequence of these requests. You first ask for beneficial knowledge. You need knowledge to know how to navigate your day. You need wisdom to make the right choices. You need to know what is right and what is wrong. Without beneficial knowledge, a person is walking in the darkness. You might make choices that harm you. You might pursue goals that take you away from your Creator. So we ask Allah to guide our minds first. Once your mind is guided, you ask for the second thing. You ask for goodly provision. Notice that you do not just ask for any provision. You ask for pure and lawful sustenance. A small income that is pure brings peace to a household. A massive wealth that is unlawful brings nothing but stress and destruction. This pure provision nourishes your body and your family. It allows your prayers to be answered. Then you ask for the third and final thing. You ask for acceptable deeds. What is the point of working hard all day if your actions are not accepted by the Almighty? What is the point of praying if your heart is full of pride? We beg Allah to accept our small efforts. We ask Him to overlook our shortcomings. We want our daily work to be counted as worship. We want our interactions with others to be recorded as good deeds. This simple prayer aligns your entire existence with the pleasure of Allah. It brings an overwhelming sense of calm. You have asked the King of Kings to take charge of your knowledge, your wealth, and your actions. Allah loves it when we ask Him. He loves the sound of your voice calling out to Him in the early hours. He tells us in the Quran, "Call upon me, I will respond to you." This is a direct promise from the Lord of the worlds. He does not say He might respond, He says He will respond. When you recite this beautiful morning prayer, you are answering His call. You are admitting that you are completely dependent on His mercy. This humility is the key to unlocking immense barakah. Make this prayer a daily habit. Teach it to your children. Share it with your loved ones. Whisper these words as you get dressed for work. Let these words be the foundation of your daily routine. Watch how your mornings transform into moments of beautiful connection. My beloved brothers and sisters, you have made your beautiful morning prayer. You have stepped out into the world with pure trust. But then something unexpected happens. Your car breaks down on the way to work. You receive a difficult message from your boss. A family member speaks harsh words to you. Your heart immediately sinks. You start to question your morning. You wonder if your prayers were even heard. You ask yourself why everything is going wrong. My dear brothers and sisters, we must understand the reality of this life. This world is not paradise. It is a place of testing and growth. Making a beautiful prayer in the morning does not mean you will face zero problems. It means you will have the divine strength to handle those problems. We often confuse a tested life with a cursed life. We think that if Allah loves us, He will remove all obstacles from our path. But the opposite is often true. The greatest people who ever walked this earth faced the hardest trials. Their mornings were filled with deep prayer, yet their days were filled with immense challenges. The trials you face are not punishments. They are carefully designed opportunities for your spiritual growth. They are moments created to bring you even closer to your Creator. When you face a sudden difficulty, your initial reaction defines your character. Do you complain and raise your voice, or do you take a deep breath and praise Allah? The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, described this beautifully. He taught that how wonderful is the case of a believer. There is good for him in everything. If prosperity attends him, he expresses gratitude to Allah, and that is good for him. And if adversity befalls him, he endures it patiently, and that is better for him. Think about the profound wisdom hidden in this teaching. You simply cannot lose when you adopt this mindset. Every single event in your day becomes a spiritual win. The delays in your schedule might be protecting you from an unseen harm. The sudden financial loss might be purifying your wealth. The harsh word from a friend might be teaching you humility. Everything is perfectly designed for your ultimate good. You must train your heart to see the hidden mercy in every situation. Allah promises us in the Quran that indeed with hardship comes ease. Look closely at those words. He does not say ease comes after hardship. He says it comes with the hardship. Even in the middle of your darkest moment, there is a hidden blessing holding you together. Perhaps the difficulty you face today is erasing the mistakes of your past. Perhaps it is elevating your status in the hereafter. When you truly realize this, the sting of the trial disappears. You no longer walk through your day with anger or frustration. You walk with a quiet and beautiful resilience. You remember your morning supplication. You asked for beneficial knowledge. Dealing with difficult people requires immense knowledge and wisdom. You asked for good provision. Sometimes holding on to your patience is the greatest provision you can ever earn. You asked for acceptable deeds. Showing beautiful patience during a sudden storm is one of the most beloved deeds to Allah. So do not let a bad hour ruin a blessed day. Keep your head high and your heart soft. My beloved brothers and sisters, we have traveled a beautiful journey today. We started by looking at our heavy hearts. We realized that our mornings set the foundation for our entire lives. We learned that rushing into the world without Allah leaves us empty. Then we discovered the beautiful morning prayer taught by our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. We learned to ask for beneficial knowledge, good provision, and acceptable deeds. We also learned how to protect our hearts when trials hit us during the day. Now we must make a firm commitment. We must decide to change our lives right now. A beautiful feeling in your heart today is not enough. You must take action tomorrow morning. You must build a new habit. It is very easy to feel motivated for one day. It is easy to wake up and pray when everything is going perfectly. But true faith is shown in your consistency. True love for your Creator is proven when you remember Him every single day. Even when you are tired, even when you are busy, you still take a moment to ask for His Barakah. This consistency is what transforms an ordinary life into a blessed life. Allah loves the small and steady actions of His servants. Our Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, taught us this beautiful reality. He said that the most beloved of deeds to Allah are those that are most consistent, even if they are small. Look at the mercy in this teaching. You do not need to pray for 5 hours every morning to earn His love. You do not need to give away all your wealth to see miracles in your life. You only need a few sincere moments. Reciting this morning's supplication takes less than a minute. But doing it every single day without fail builds a massive mountain of blessings. It builds an unbreakable bond between you and your Maker. You become someone who is known in the heavens. When you call out to Him in times of distress, the angels recognize your voice. They know you as the one who always remembers Allah in times of ease. So do not underestimate the power of a small daily habit. A single drop of water falling consistently can cut through solid rock. A simple daily prayer made consistently can break through the hardest of life trials. Let us wrap our hearts around this beautiful core message today. The secret to a blessed life is simply keeping your heart connected to Allah through steady daily habits. Do not let the illusions of this world deceive you. Do not let the temporary troubles steal your eternal peace. Make a promise to yourself today. Promise that you will never leave your home without asking for His guidance. Promise that you will trust His plan above your own desires. When you live like this, you will taste a sweetness in your faith that you have never felt before. Allah reminds us of this ultimate truth in the Quran. He tells us, "So remember me, I will remember you." Can you imagine the Lord of the worlds remembering you? Can you imagine the Creator of the galaxies calling your name? There is no greater honor. There is no greater success. May Allah fill your mornings with deep peace. May He bless your families, your wealth, and your time. May He make us all among those who constantly remember Him. Before you leave, I want to ask you something from my heart. If even one sentence in this reminder made your heart closer to Allah, do not just scroll away. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and most importantly, send it to someone you love who is going through a difficult time. That small act of sharing could become your sadaqah jariyah, a charity that keeps rewarding you long after you are gone. Comment below and let me know, where are you listening from? I want to make dua for every single one of you tonight. May Allah protect all you from all evil eyes. Ameen, Ya Rabbal Alameen.